I woke up this morning I woke up this morning at like 10 a.m. after having slept for about 17 hours. Now, if I were talking to you in person and not speaking into a microphone right now, and you had to be listening on a screen, you might say something like, wow, Joey, that seems like an excessive amount of time to be sleeping. Like, straight through, like almost 17 hours. Like, well, it's like most of a day. What were you doing? Well, it might make a bit more sense to you if I gave you sprinkled in the detail that before that I had pulled an all-nighter and had been running about 36 hours straight in the awakeness form. I want to talk about something that's very prevalent in my life today, which is the concept of overworking yourself. Because it seems to be something that I do quite a bit. And this is probably one of the most egregious examples of that. I've never pulled an all-nighter before, surprisingly, for any good reasons or bad reasons. I just never have. I've always succumbed to the need for sleep. A few things before we start that. Number one, hi everybody. It's me. Hey. It's been a little while. I hope you guys are doing alright. I know it's been a hot minute. We'll get into that. It does kind of relate to the topic of overworking. Two, I think in my time, I actually did a few things for life and this channel. Mainly that I think I finally fixed the audio problem. So, because I know that it was also an issue in my first video from this month, which was the college video. There was still white noise in that too. But like all the videos on this channel specifically have this egregious white noise. And I think I finally fixed it. So if you're enjoying some calm audio quality right now, good. If you are still hearing some white noise, my fan is on above me and my computer's on behind me, so it might be that. But yeah, we're doing well. Yeah, let's talk about it. So, I did say first video that I made this month was the college video. And you might be wondering, well, yeah, that's the only one you've posted on YouTube, Joey. And it's been like all month. You haven't streamed it all. You haven't posted on offline. There's been nothing. Well, fun fact, Chad, there has been. Once I finish this video for my dad, which for his birthday, which should have come out yesterday, hopefully I'll have it done for Saturday is my goal. Once that's finished, I will have made 8 whole videos just in the past 3 weeks. Yeah. Well, no, by then it'll be 4 weeks, so I'll say 8 videos, 4 weeks. That is 2 videos per week on average. And these videos varied in length, okay. All of them all of them were over 3 minutes at least. 2 of them were between 7 and 9 minutes, and one of them was 20 minutes. Different lengths for sure. We had let's break this down for you all. First, we had the college decision video, which was May 1st. Made that in a day. Very proud of that. Then I had a 3-episode series, which will be turned into a YouTube video next month. That'll be what I start working on right after the college video's done. Or not the college video, the dad video's done. Basically, I did this thing for my school for this big like competition thing that we do every year. I got this new giant microphone cable that I have. And I went around my school asking people like simple questions. It's like a spoof of Billy on the Street. Asking them like simple-ish questions about math, pop culture, and history for points at this big competition that we all have. That was really fun. Lots of stupid answers. Can't wait to make that into a video. That was 3 of the videos. I'm sorry, my throat just got really dry all of a sudden. Do I have a drink up here? I don't. Cool. So that's 4 videos in total now with the college video and those 3. That was once a week for the past 3 weeks. Then I had the game show. The game show was 2 episodes. And they were both 6 to 8 or 9 minutes long of different game show ideas that I had that I fully produced and edited and shot for my school. Also for the same big competition thing. 1 week was Jeopardy, and the second week was 2 Truths and a Lie featuring some of my teachers. That won't be in the video because it's literally just trivia about my school. There's no need for you guys to see that because you're never going to get the answers because it's just like school trivia. But yeah, they were really fun, but they were a bit more difficult than the other ones. The three in a row were called Joey and the Halls. That's just the name I'll refer to them for the rest of the video. Yeah, those two were definitely more difficult because I had to produce them as well. Joey and the Halls, you didn't really need anything other than a cameraman and me. This one, we had a 2-camera setup. I had to create the Jeopardy board and get all the teachers to do their Teachers in a Lie beforehand. Had to set up where the students would go. I had to organize with 8 different students where we'd be meeting and where we'd be recording. And like had to set aside time for a whole recording session in a classroom, all that stuff. It was fun. Do not want to be a producer when I grow up. Want to be a director, I think, because that was so much work. And then the 8th, or no, that's 6 videos now. The 7th is gonna be the dad video, which I'm still working on. I like it. It's not as good as I want it to be, but whatever. We're taking up too much time with me talking about videos because we're already 6 minutes in. Jesus. The 8th video was a 20-minute film starring a bunch of the student body and teachers and administration and faculty in my school. It was a sequel to this giant Christmas video we made. It was really fun, but it was so much damn work. We put it on over the past week and a half, and it took up so much of my time. And this was also during finals and AP tests, so I've just been really cranking through work, like with all these videos at once, and that giant film wrapping it all into a big bow, which led to the other night where I, instead of getting any sleep, I took all the footage from that video and edited the entire 20-minute short film in one night, which was not easy. I literally spent, I think I started at 7:30 or 8 p.m. and I worked until 5:30 a.m. So I was going for about 10 hours straight on that video. Yeah, that was something. I actually got a text from my principal at like 4:30 in the morning, like a video of me. I got to go up on my school's roof for this video, and he sent a video of us like getting up there, like me and all the film crew. And I was like, "Isn't it past your bedtime?" And then I realized I was like, "Oh wait, you just got up, didn't you?" And he was like, "Yep." I was like, "Well, this is awkward," because we both knew that I had not slept at all. I really love making these videos. Like everything I got to make this month was so cool and like a dream come true. Like, especially the stuff at school. Like I loved making it, and it was like such a pleasure to make. Everyone was so good about it, and we've been getting so much praise for the big 20-minute film thing. But it was just, I'm so tired, dude. I feel like I could sleep for a week. Honestly, I really do. Overworking has always been an issue in my life, I think. I don't really know why, but I've always felt myself like staying up just a bit longer to like get something done. Like whether it's homework or now video projects, is definitely carried over into videos. I don't know why. I feel like I just need to put in more work. I don't know if it's like like to show my worth or something. I don't know what it is. I don't think it is. Maybe that was what it was for school, like that I had to show that I was like worth being part of a group project or something. Like if I don't put in my work, then like what am I doing? I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Because like I've always been regarded as like one of the smart kids that puts a ton of work in. But I don't always need to put in a ton of work for stuff, so maybe I overwork myself in order to live up to that standard of like, oh, well, he's always working. And this year, as I've said, I signed up for like a million things. I'm president of the school, president of the band. I'm in like 13 clubs, I think, something like that, 13 to 15. Which is excessive, I know. And I've always been getting questions like from people in the school, like, God, do you ever leave? Like, it's basically a joke at this point that I'm always the last person in the parking lot. Which I know I signed up for, which I'm okay with. But yeah, the problem of overworking does always come back to bite me, I think. It's something I kind of have to live with. And I do get over it, but this most recent example was just definitely like the most apparent and easy to see. Like, okay, slow down for a second. You just worked for 36 hours. Like, calm down. Because I don't think it would have been as bad. Right after that all-nighter, I had to go into school and run the entire event. Like, this whole competition thing that I was mentioning earlier culminates in one big day. Like, the finale, we showed the 20-minute video to the whole student body. Then we had a talent show, and then we had, like, the big competition between all 4 grades. And I had to run the entire event. Like, transition between games, set up the rules, get all the kids. Like, I had to run the entire thing. It's like the president job, which is really cool, and I loved it. I had so much fun. But my God, running on no sleep, it was awful. Like, I did well, and then I got home, and I crashed and burned. I was supposed to film, like, a ton yesterday for my dad's video, and I got, like, nothing done, because I just came home and I crashed. It was rough. But yeah, it was at that point that I was like, oh, wow, maybe I did definitely go too far this time, because I went to bed at 5 p.m. Yeah, that was definitely a bit of a call for me. Like, usually I can feel myself overworking, but, like, and I know I always push myself, but I don't think I've ever gotten that far to where, like, okay, that was too far, you know? And it definitely is a problem, especially with videos in general. What I do with videos is I record them, and I really like them, and I'm really happy with the recording, and then I drop them in an editing software, and then I start editing, and then I remember, gosh, editing takes a while, and then I stop for like 2 months, and then I pick up the video again, and then I announce a release date, which is like the end of the week, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to finish this. And then I overwork myself the night before, stay up all night, and then till like 2 or 3 a.m., and then post it the next day. And that is not like a one-time thing. Like, the most egregious example that I can think of is the Birch 1 video, which is probably the closest I've ever come to pulling an all-nighter before this one. I stayed up until 4 a.m. I think I grinded, like, so Birch 1 came out on a Sunday. I spent all of Saturday working on that video. Stayed up till 4 a.m. on Sunday, woke up at 7, so I slept for like 2 or 3 hours, and then I finished the video that morning. And that has happened before, not that dramatically, but it has happened many times where, like, it's like, oh my god, I need to finish this video, and then I edit the entire thing the day and the night before, which I would consider to be overworking. I don't really know how to stop overworking, I guess. There's no real resolution in this video. I can recognize that it's a problem sometimes, and it definitely is for me. I think once I'm out of high school, which is actually next week, which I'll talk about at some point, I have some things I want to talk about, like end of high school, at some point my emotional journey over this past year. I have a girlfriend now, like I mentioned in the last video, which I do want to talk about. And something else that I can't remember. Like, I know it's a problem, and there's no resolution right now, but I think once I'm out of high school, I'll be able to take a minute to take a step back, work on some stuff that I really like some films. I have some plans for this summer, and kind of just, like, chill a bit more. I think going into college, I think I'm not going to try to take over the world like I did this time with high school. I'll take a break, chill for a bit, and just do some stuff that I enjoy instead of doing everything. Who knows? I might get bored though and just start doing everything. I think that's about it. Don't overwork yourself. Take it from the pro. Also, yes, I am wearing a suit in case you can tell. Don't acknowledge it. Goodbye.